I think it's time that we finally continue the Baj Sesh. It's been like, what, 4 fucking months since the last time that I posted about it and said that I was gonna do it. I've been trying to think of like ways that I'm gonna record, and when I think about it too much, I stop doing so much shit, and I just realized now that like I just gotta shut the fuck up and just do it. This time that I'm sitting at the gym when I'm smoking is literally like the most perfect time for me to be able to do this. So I think now I'm taking notes, and might be copying you a little bit, not really though, because my boy Horse Meat also records his YouTube videos in the car, and it just made me realize like it really is as simple as just like getting out there and posting. I do it on Instagram, I do it on Snapchat, I do it on, you know, sometimes YouTube Shorts, do it on TikTok. I won't do it on here for some reason. I have just always been so afraid of long form content because of nothing. I mean, bro, I can talk and yap for fucking ever. So just deciding now that like, you know, I gotta stop procrastinating and actually just lock the fuck in and do this shit. So today has been a longer day. Clean the house. Had to take Tommy Brown to the airport. He stayed with me for like 8 days. It was the longest I've had someone stay with me, and it leads into what I wanted to talk about, which was the fact of like changing my perspective on things. You know, a lot of times back then, especially, like staying with people has always like burnt my social battery out so fucking fast. Like I'm fine with chilling with somebody for 3 or 4 days. Once it gets to like 5, 6 days, you know, you're chilling with somebody over and over again, trying to like do things. It kind of just throws me out of my groove. And I feel like people understand what I'm saying in terms of like the habitual things that you do throughout your day. I just fucking hate that. I don't know why, but it always like, again, I've had just such a horrible perspective on it where it's like, oh, well then I'll start pointing out things that someone's doing. Like, let's say that they're drinking a bunch of my fucking diet soda. TB loves diet soda, and I was looking at that and I was like, fuck, that motherfucker's drinking like 20 diet sodas. Why does it matter? I'm hanging out with them. I'm having a great time. Something that just comes from like growing up fat and literally despising everything about people sharing. Like, I just fucking hated sharing with people so much, dude. Like, it still is to this day. Which I will say that Blake has really switched that perspective change for me, just because she loves to share. I mean, she shares her food with me every single chance she gets. So then when I see her do that, and then in turn I go, no, I don't want you to have any of my food, I kind of feel like an asshole now, because, you know, a lot of people in this life are not trying to fuck you over. Sometimes they do just want to share their love and everything that they know, because that's just the type of people that they are. It's how I feel about weight loss. That's how I should feel about opening my home to people. But now I really do have that perspective switch where now I just realize like you should just be having a good time. Who gives a fuck if my homie drinks 10 diet sodas in one day? He's here to chill with me. That should just be all I'm thinking about. You know, I think that a lot of us in this life have to have a perspective change and realize that not everyone's horrible, bro. And not everyone is also out to get you. And not everyone is talking behind your back. You know, it's really just not true. We live in our own heads, and we will consistently and always as human beings try to satisfy that one craving in our brain, which is to satisfy the negative shit that we're thinking. I always somehow find myself confirming the reality that I'm thinking about just because it's all I'm thinking about, bro. If I go out somewhere and I go, I'm gonna have a horrible fucking time, I hate going out, I hate partying, which I do now. I mean, partying and going to clubs, it fucking sucks. But if the opportunity arises itself and I have to be there, you might as well tell yourself that you're gonna have a good fucking time. Just like with this. I've been saying that I'm gonna do YouTube, I've been saying that I'm gonna lock in, and it really is as simple as I'm just sitting here recording on the phone right now. All I had to do was just make sure that my Bluetooth was turned off so that you guys wouldn't hear car audio, and then turn my fucking air down a little bit, and then set my phone up, and then take a dab. That's all it really takes, bro. It's all it really takes. And I know that people just fuck with me for me. But like I said, I think I made an Instagram video about this. Like, I just get so deep in my head sometimes, and I feel like it is anxiety. It probably is anxiety. But a lot of it just comes with the fact that, like, I just need to chill the fuck out on myself, bro. I really just need to like start looking at the blessings that I have been gifted in this life and realize that shit really ain't that bad, bro. I'm gonna take this real quick. But yeah, dude, I've felt so much happier in the last 2 or 3 weeks, especially with just learning to communicate has been the biggest thing. Oh my God. Oh God. Yeah, that was it. Oh my God. Holy fuck. Yeah, like I just said, what I've been trying to learn the last 2 or 3 weeks, especially with all the traveling I've been doing and all the bullshit that comes with that, it's just remembering to get on my phone and just talk to people. You know, a lot of people in this life, whether you like it or not, determine on you being good and also on you just making sure that they're good. You know, I live, you know, for a while I lived with the perspective of like, if someone's not making the time to call you, then why bother? But like, why not just be that person for those people, you know? I was having some issues with my girlfriend just because of the amount of traveling that I was doing, and I was really struggling to like find the time to like want to communicate, bro, because I felt so burnt out with being around people constantly being on the move. But now I realize, like, again, look at what the fuck I'm doing. I'm traveling the world. I'm hanging out with my friends while doing it, and then getting to come home to the woman that I love. Why should that be hard? Why should that be hard on me? I only make it hard because then again, I look at the perspective of it being hard, and it really isn't. It is not that deep, bro. Life is truly what you will make of it. Like, not even fucking 2 years ago, I started posting about the weed show. I think like 3 years. I've always talked about smoking, but like not really doing smoking content. And then I started doing it, and then with patience and just the drive and the determination to continue posting it, even though people thought that I was a fucking loser and that I was lame for doing it. Now I'm getting paid to smoke online. Shout out Puffco, because they're my goats, and that's why I be smoking the Puffco. Tried it out, and then I was like, yeah, let's do it. And now they're like one of my favorite people, like James from Puffco, one of my homies. I love to talk to him. Roger, the CEO, he's such a good dude. And all of that was literally just because I took a chance on, again, communication and switching my perspective. Switching my perspective, because for the longest time I was so afraid to post about weed, bro. I was like, if I do it, I knew that it was like, I'm all in. I'm 100% all in. And that scared me, because you think about all the other opportunities that you might have later down the line. Fuck it, bro. This is what I want to do. So why sit here and not be myself online just because of maybe a possibility down the road where it's like, oh, I'm going to hang out with a celebrity. That person don't give two shits about me, bro. Whoever's going to be later on in my life, they don't give a fuck about me. I should just give a fuck about myself, what I'm doing, and then spread the love that I feel for myself around everywhere. So then everyone can feel that love for themselves, and then everyone can give that to everybody. That's really all I give a fuck about. Yeah, we're at the gym right now. I'm about to go hit. I think I'm just going to do arms. Some chill shit. Nothing really crazy. This is a good start. I think I want to do a sesh every single day when I get to the gym. Because like I said, like I literally just sit here for like 20 minutes and then just sit on my phone. And why not just technically sit on my phone with the camera in front of me and just yap? Because this, again, if you want to learn how to communicate, you got to talk. It's just like anything else in life. Practice anything. If I wanted to get good at basketball, like I said that I was going to do when I was a kid, my dad was coaching my brother on how to do baseball because my dad was a baseball coach. I was like, fuck it. I'm going to have to learn basketball on my own. Shout out iHeart Basketball TV. Coach Rock, my GOAT. Watching his videos. Made that shit happen. You can do anything, all right? You really can do anything. So stop being a lazy bitch. Get to the fucking gym. If you got some bad habits, like you smoke a little bit of weed, that shit's all right, bro. It really is all right. And I'm going to show you that it's all right. Because in the next coming months, y'all, I swear to you, I'm going to look so good. Because I've been saying it all year. I've been saying, give me a month. At least once per month. Give me a month. Give me a month. And then something new happens. Something new happens. My life is constantly changing. I'm telling y'all. I feel the perspective switch right now. I feel my life changing. I feel the way that I feel towards things changing. And that's the biggest thing for me. Maybe it's just maturation, maybe it's just getting older, or maybe it really is the effort and the practice that I've put in to start putting those positive thoughts in my brain instead of just going the easy route and just feeling that negativity that I always have felt. Because again, you might just fix the one thing. Like I thought that the weight loss would fix everything. That shit didn't fix everything, bro. Again, there's still the way you act, the way you talk to people, the way you treat people. All those things still come into account in your life. And just because you switch that one thing, that one problem that you thought was taking over everything, you'll start to then realize, damn, I got a lot more shit that I got to figure out. Change that perspective, y'all. Yeah, expect another Baj Sesh soon. I don't know if I'm going to get to the point where it's daily every single time, obviously. You know, I'm going to try to post more and more. So stay tuned for that. But other than that, y'all, I'm going to go fucking work out. Peace out.